Okay, so we were discussing about time and work. So moving to the next question, that is, if A can dig a trench in 6 days, B can dig it in 8 days, and C can dig it in 9 days. So if they dig the trench working together and get a sum of 5800 rupees for it, then how should they divide the money? So this is very simple, right? If there are three guys who are working on some particular thing and they get some money, so in basically how they will basically distribute the money. Obviously, they will distribute the money in terms of their effort. How much effort they have invested in doing that task, right? So we'll figure it out that how much contribution A has done, how much contribution B has done, and how much contribution C has done. So in the same ratio, we'll divide the money. Correct. So from the question, it is given that A can complete the work in 6 days. So A's 1 day of work would be 1 by 6. Similarly, B's 1 day of work would be 1 by 8 because B can finish the task in 8 days. Similarly, C's of 1 day work would be 1 by 9. So if we take the ratio of their 1 day work, then that would be the ratio of their shares, right? So that would be 1 by 6 is to 1 by 8 is to 1 by 9. We'll multiply by LCM of 6, 8 and 9, that is 72. We know that if we multiply by any number in a ratio, then ratio remains unchanged, right? So we'll multiply by 72 in all the numbers, then the ratio will become 12 is to 9 is to 8, right? So sum of their ratio is 12 plus 9 plus 8, that would be 29. Now we'll figure it out. What is the A share? So A share would be ratio of A upon total ratio, 29 into total money. Simplifying it, we'll get 2400 rupees. That is A's share. Similarly for B, we'll check for B. B's ratio is 9 upon 29. 29 is the total ratio into total money earned, that is 5800. So simplifying this, we'll get 1800 rupees. Or similarly for C's share, ratio of C is 8 upon total share 29 into 5800. 5800 is the total money earned. Simplifying this, we'll get the C's share, that is 1600. So this would be your answer. Got it? Okay. So moving to the next concept, that is about the pipes. You already may be knowing, but just for the sake of completeness, I will just let you know that if there is any pipe which is filling any tank, then we'll call that pipe as an inlet. Similarly, if there is any pipe which is emptying or which is taking basically water or liquid out of the tank, we'll call that pipe as outlet. So if there is any inlet which fills the whole tank in n hours, then what would be the work done by that inlet in 1 hour? That would be 1 by n, right? Similarly, if there is an outlet which can empty the whole tank in n hour, then how much tank or how much work that particular outlet will do in 1 hour? That would be 1 by n. So using the same concept, we will do some couple of questions so that this concept can be clarified. So the question is, if a pipe or tap, we can say, fills a tank in n hour. This is not a question, this is note which I just discussed, that if there is a pipe or tank which fills a tank is n hour, then the work done by the inlet would be, inlet in 1 hour would be 1 by n. Similarly, if the pipe empties a tank in n hour, then the work done by the outlet would be, work done by outlet in 1 hour would be 1 by n, and we'll put a minus sign because it is emptying, it is emptying the tank, so we'll put a minus sign out of it. So we'll take a couple examples. So example is given as if A can fill, there is a tank A which can be filled by one tap in 6 hours, and it can, there is another tap also in which can fill it in 4 hours. So if the both taps are open, then how much time they will take to fill the tank, right? So this is the question. So this is your tank, right? And there are two taps which are filling the tank. So alone A can fill this tank in 6 hours, alone B can fill this tank is 4 hours. But if both taps are open at the same time and filling the tank, then how much time they will take to fill the tank, right? So A's 1 hour work would be 1 by 6. Similarly, B's 1 hour work would be 1 by 4. So A and B's of 1 hour of work would be 1 by 6 plus 1 by 4. Correct. Taking the LCM, that is 12. 6 2s are 12, 2 1s are 2 plus 4 3s are 12, 3 1s are 3. That is 5 by 12. So A and B's of 1 hour of work would be 5 by 12. So if the taps would be taken, taps are open together, then they will basically fill the whole tank in how many hours? We will just reverse it, because this is the work done by both the taps in 1 hour, right? So if we reverse it, then we will get the total time required to fill the tank by both the taps. So that would be 12 by 5 hour, right? So this is your 12 by 5 hour. We'll just simplify it. That would be 2 is to 2 by 5 hour. So clearly this is 2 hours separate, and 2 by 5 into 60. We'll convert that into minute. So 5 12 is 60, 12 2 is 24. So answer is 2 hours 24 minutes. So if both the inlets would be open, A and B, then they will take 2 hours 24 minutes to fill the tank. Let's take another example where we will be using outlet, right? So question is given as if there is a tap A which can fill the tank in 4 hours, and there is a B tap which is emptying the tank in 6 hours. If there is a full tank is there, then only B is open, then it will empty the whole tank in 6 hours. So the question is given as if both the taps are open, then how much time they will take to fill the whole tank. So question is given as like there is a one tank, and there is one inlet and one outlet. A is inlet and B is outlet. You just observe, right? A is able to fill the whole tank in 4 hours, and B takes more time to empty it. It means B is running slow, right? So if B is running slow, then definitely if A and B are running or open at the same time, then definitely the tank will gradually filled up, right? So it means question is correct. So A's 1 hour work would be 1 by 4, because it takes 4 hours to complete. So its 1 hour work would be 1 by 4. Similarly, B's 1 hour work would be 1 by 6. We will put a minus sign here because it is emptying the tank. So emptying work is negative. So that is why we have put a minus sign. So cumulative work of A and B in 1 hour would be, A and B's of 1 hour of work would be 1 by 4 minus 1 by 6, right? So that would be, we'll take the basically LCM, that is 12. 4 3s are 12, so 3 minus 6 2s are 12, 2. So this is 1 by 12. So if A and B both are working together, then it will take, so in 1 hour it will basically fill 1 by 12 tank, right? So how much time it will take to fill the whole tank? We will just reverse it. So it would be 12 hours, right? So hence both the taps when open together, then it will fill the tank in 12 hours. Got it? Okay. So thanks a lot for watching this video. You can find out more videos on www.mathematicsmadeeasy.com.